I mean, I guess we'll go left to right. We got Ursine Ritual to start off here.
Oh no.
No actual Lippy.
Man, you take the faction with like two of the best leaders in the game, and you decide, no thanks, I want to play literal or sign ritual.
We got
Wait, it's not even 17 provisions anymore. What the fuck happened?
Wait, when did
How
that
did
change
shit
happen?
how did that shit get nerfed?
uh, they forgot the. I don't know. Like
Is it like
outside
is
of
it like a
Lippy.
different leader now? Is there like more charges or something?
Nope. It happened
Oh
along with
my
Lippy nerf.
god.
Oh yeah, so just completely. Okay, I didn't know that even happened. I guess. Imagine paying attention to the
Wow.
changes.
Oh. Yeah, so this leader is like complete garbage now.
Hmm.
Um like actually unplayable. What the fuck?
Get a little bit of a juicer. I actually saw some a little bit of people playing this. More as like a meme, and King Ches had something to do with it, and there might have been an Igni in it as well, but
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, so it looks like this is just like full swarm
mhm.
and like not lippy. Huh. So what is this? I mean, if this deck somehow gets a long round,
It'll have points.
it does have points. How the fuck do you do that though? Because like your only way to like win round one is the discard stuff.
But just draw your
Or
discard
like
stuff.
favorites. You either have to play your only swarm, or you have to like draw your discard stuff and then not draw shield maidens. And like, oh god.
Yeah, I don't know how much
I'm
Harold.
interested I'm interested to see this deck. I'm more interested to see it because I think it means I'll get my lunch faster.
Like I said, I watched a little bit of it played, but it was like a little bit different a version with like Igni instead of Turg V, and like they were playing it like regular ranked and stuff. But I do like the Herald Houndsnout change. I miss that card so much. Like,
Yeah, that card's probably usable again, kinda, a little bit. Eh.
I liked its ability.
In Earth Sign at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked its ability, and I also liked the card art a lot.
Yeah, I think the card's cool.
Yeah, I mean, because he was just super power crept
I
before.
don't know if I could say the same about the deck, but the
Yeah,
card's kind of
I
neat.
mean, we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit different than like Sweaty Iced, so I guess we'll give him that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't here.
Pretty much, like
Like,
you're gonna get flamed if you play sweaty meta decks, but you're also gonna get flamed if you make like this terrible garbage deck that isn't even have a
yeah.
fun theme. If you have a fun theme, I guess you won't get flamed. There's been some fun
Just
themes.
just bring self poison 4 times. It's really the solution.
Yeah. What do you think of
Actual
this?
tier 0, baby.
No, it's tier 0. This fucking Glusty Warp
Hell yeah.
Frightener
Oh,
deck.
oh god.
It is frightening, to say the least. Wait,
It is very much frightening.
did he think that this deck was like? Was he building
Why
this
is
deck from back when Arrakis used to be good with Glustian Vrans? Like, is that what he did? He think that like Portal Vrans were still the same? I'm confused.
Port of France? Oh man, that would have been good. That would have been a good meme.
Just build the whole same exact
Whoa.
list. That would have been. I actually would have laughed. I would have gave credit where
That would
credit
have
is
been
due.
pretty
Right?
funny. I would have got.
Just the
I would
exact
have.
same deck.
I would have liked that.
Uh,
But no, this deck is just a lame Portal Conqueror deck with absolute garbage. Oh god.
yeah, going back to the A rushes and Glusty Frightener. So outside of Glusty,
This deck is like half unitless, half tall units. Like
double.
what the fuck is the point of what the fuck is the point of playing a unitless deck that literally is more vulnerable to removal than like your normal AQ deck?
Dude, we got double pred dive too. Oh, double pred
Yeah,
dive to proc the Frightener because
double Pred Dive's a classic.
we can get
It's not even enough to proc the Frightener. You still need exactly the Glusty.
no. You can lacerate your own row.
Oh, okay.
Or we can Triss into triple pred dive. That's great.
Yeah.
Well,
Just real truth.
no, that's a. I mean, you're always gonna find your Glusty. It's fine. You're always gonna find your portal in round one. No problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if you cut a Nero from this deck, it's an easy. Judging by last season, it's an easy 2.7. You cut a Nero from Arrakis, and you're good. All right, we'll move on to Precision Strike. Oh, another.
Wait, who did that?
I think a couple people actually did.
I saw some people cut O'Nero. I did not see the 2.7 part of that.
I don't think it was it was like high 2.6 or something like that.
I got 2.7, but I played O'Nero.
Yeah, there were some I don't know if it was like some of the Russians that were doing it or what, but I heard some through the grapevine that someone had cut O'Nero and was getting like high 2.6 with the Arrakis.
Yeah. I don't know. That list looked so bad.
It might have been Neverhood actually.
The secret was just Portal Double Talisman. That was the sauce right there. Like Heatwave is shit. Just cut Heatwave.
So what do you think about this Precision Strike list? Wait, we don't even have we don't have Tiger either in a list like this. So we have Dunka as like the only card that needs to be killed. We have the full on dwarf package with the agitators again, just to I mean I guess you're guaranteeing this deck can't be played outside of red. We got the Shiru for the only points that this deck can make. You better just hope that we find commandos and we can just Wait, there's no Gord either. What happened with this list? There's no Nero or anything either. Oh boy.
Yeah, there's Call of the Forest.
So, I mean, he wanted to run Council, obviously, for a little bit more Shiro consistency, so he wouldn't have to all got it every time. But then also wanted to run the call, because of FOV, I guess.
I don't know where to start. Can we go next?
Sure, we can start at the end and just get...
yeah.
I do think this
is looking like a good breakfast candidate here.
I do. I mean, a bit of this congregate list. Me and before line like right at the beginning of the patch where line pockets just became busted. Me and Green Boy, like day one of the patch, played a little bit of like a congregate devotion with like collusion and cleaver and shit. Actually had a lot of points and it was kind of fun, but then just got outclassed because line pockets was broken.
Yeah. So Primaximus seems to have missed the Professor button.
Yeah. Professor is fucking...
So, like, this deck can actually lose.
Also, collusion... like, it's nice to have another high-end crime, but also collusion was not
collusion
at
and
all.
Firesworn does not sound at all... Wait, it doesn't run any of the... Wait, what the fuck?
Like, you have cut-ups with Horson, but like outside of Horson, like you're really struggling for getting that collusion value. Like often you're just playing this card for like for 2 tags in this deck and just relying on the engine value of like the cut-up lackeys and shit, which still plays for good value to be fair, because like the Intimidate of the Fallen Knights and cut-up lackeys. But like having to run Street Urchins is god awful. Like the Street Urchins.
The collusions is okay. Street Urchins isn't even really worth it for collusion.
Yeah,
Because,
it's
like, Blind Eye is the worst tag.
yeah. I would not have put Street Urchins in this
Just
deck.
run, like, collusion with no Tide Cloaks feels pretty bad. But, like, in a deck like this, collusion with Tide Cloaks also feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
So, like,
I came to the conclusion that collusion was just bad.
I don't know how bad collusion is. I think it's one of the more okay decks that I see here. I expect this deck might actually get a win.
Yeah, I mean it has
Um,
points. Like there's a lot of Helvete also getting the buff,
Honestly,
quite nice.
if I were going against this lineup, I would probably ban the Congregate.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of the only deck that looks like it might win.
Well, yeah, because every other deck's just gonna lose. So
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna pull up McP0yle's and I'm gonna use the bathroom quick because I'm like struggling to hold it in here.
That sounds good.
Here we go. I got them up on screen, so I'll just be right back.
I'll be right back too then.
Okay. Well, chat, have a look at McP0yle's lists. Roast them for me. All right, chat. I'm always ready to unexpected error. McP0yle, are you serious? One of your lists is just the link. Two of them are broken. You gave me broken links for two of your lists. You fucking ape. Okay, so I have Moby and Blaze of Glory. I already see some juice. Literally gave me broken links for two of the lists. What? Yeah. The Enslave list is a broken link, and so is the Hunger. Oh wait, Hunger worked. Alright, Enslave is broken. You gave me a broken link. Well done. Oh wait, it works now. Okay, I wish it would have stayed broken. I wish the I wish the list didn't look. Of course. Okay, yeah, I had to expect that one with McP0yle. Okay. We got some absolute juice with Redrame utilizing the Urn of Shadows change here. This is this looks like a Spessy deck. Holy shit. This looks like a Spessy deck. So we got Redrame with Plague Maiden, so going for the rats and Morvid value. Okay. And then you got the Haunt and Neuromancy. Got so much top end, and it kind of sucks because, like, I don't know. A Neuromancy, I might as well just cut it because you're not going to have much points, I don't think. And then the one Succubus. You got to love it. I mean, you get another one from Doldu Lock, but I don't know. the value you're gonna get out of this succubus. And you gotta have to just throw it in there. It is a specie deck. God, my specimen instincts are spot on. Holy shit. Like, I can just look at a deck and be like, yep, looks like a specie deck. Is missing Goliath and Heracrax? That is definitely true. It's missing the... if you would have brought Goliath Mill, I would have actually been impressed here. But, I don't know. Manticore, I feel like, is not going to really do much, to be honest. Like, especially when your opponent knows about it. So, like, Manticore doesn't feel like it's going to do much. But yeah, we'll move on into Enslaved. Now, this is probably McP0yle's favorite list of all time. Probably outside of Triss Lacerate Ball. Triss Lacerate Double Ball might have been, more of a McP0yle list, but this is a close next one. We got Enslaved, Siri Nova, Hyperpile. McP0yle has been a big fan of Hyperpile over the years, so... I mean, there's not much to really even talk about with Hyperpile. Like, the deck kind of builds itself. You put in your Siri Nova, and then you have all of your Hyperpile cards that are all around 9 provision. I mean, that's the whole genius gimmick behind it. So you play Siri Nova, just get, you take all the actually good, like, 9 values. But Venedal Elite, tragic card. Absolutely tragic card. They should... I don't know. They need to figure out some kind of buff for it, or get some kind of like card. Like the way I see Venedal Elites becoming like actually like a playable card is if you have some kind of tactic that's like Justice. Although a Justice tactic in Nilfgaard might be a bit strong, just because they're extra rewarded for tactics. But maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. But like a high-end tactic like that would be super nice for this card, obviously, and maybe make it okay that it's like this. But right now, it's just yikes. But yeah, Hyperpile, you got the Triss and the Yen, you got Xerxes. Let's see how his rolls are. We got Cursed Scroll as well. I mean, you're probably just taking this deck on red. But then again, like Cursed Scroll can put, thin some cards to the bottom of your deck so that you can make your Zarth and your Yen and Triss a little bit more Oh, these are random. Never mind. Never fucking mind. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We got some juicers here.
I could have made something faster, but I figured you brought me on to do some grilling. So
good one.
I made sandwiches. Yeah.
So we got I went through the first specie list. The Hunger Redea pile, and then yeah, I mean it's Redea with Deathwish units and Haunt. That's about it.
All right.
And then we had Hyperpile Siri Nova, and now I guess we can get into Blaze of Glory. Oh boy. Okay, so he wanted to play Hyperpile so bad that he's playing it in Skellige. So we got we got Triss Yen for the Yuta reveal for thinning. So you thin down, you just have Yuta left in deck. Then you use your Triss and your Yen to reveal it, get your value, and then you throw Yuta.
Oh man.
I was just waiting to also have the Sig finisher too. Because then you play your Triss and your Yen for 15, and then you go into leader throwing Yuta into the Sig just to get that maximum amount of points out of Yuta there.
The real dream is the Hjalmar finisher.
Oh yeah. Just remove the
Gotta
whole
get
board.
that 24 damage finisher.
Well, I mean it's gonna be more like if you have Triss as like your second to last card as well. You just have like just have 36 damage in the last 2 turns.
Yeah.
36 damage to be wasted on units.
Yep.
But this will be interesting, though. So we got Roach and Knickers for the extra thinning. We got the discard package. How much can you actually thin down with this deck? And then the fucking random Triss Lacerate and Igni.
I don't want to think about it. It'll be cool. The fucking Igni, man.
Actually,
Oh my god.
this one's my favorite. Just lacerate Igni, reveal
Yeah.
Skellige.
It hurts a bit, but it hurts less knowing that it was intended to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, so that's one of the 5 head moves that we've kind of seen. You build bad decks, so like,
Yeah,
if you get
it,
flamed,
it
it's like, oh, I intentionally did this.
it really is genius to build bad decks for this tournament. I don't know why more players haven't adapted this strategy.
Some of them
Like
have.
we've seen too many unintentionally bad decks.
I mean,
Like this one's clear that it's meant to be a pile.
so I think there's a sweet spot, right, of making something to be a pile, but then just making it intentionally bad. Like we saw literally a Neuromancy, Gascon, and Goliath, and then all bronzes in 30-card monsters deck. Like that's too far in the intentionally bad direction, and that makes it just like unwatchable. Because we watched a full series.
Oh,
like
God.
it went 3-2, and we had to watch the fucking deck lose 3 times because it was guaranteed to lose when he queued it. So we had to sit for an extra like 40 minutes watching this deck just lose. It was just an absolute pain. But these are fine. These could sneak a win somehow. Like,
yeah, these could win.
oh my god. So this
It's
is
definitely like it's also like convenient because like the opponent brought like unintentionally bad stuff. I think
it makes it that much
maybe
better.
maybe it's intentional, but who knows?
Oh, I like
So
this
it's
though,
like
dude. The offering Centurion Royal Guard list. I love it.
the offering run them.
Me and Spessy like sat in a call just like geeking out over offering Ronvid as Green Knight sitting there like taking us seriously. It was great.
Oh man, Royal Guards are kind of neat.
Yeah, they're fun
I
when
don't
you get it
know.
off.
I don't know about Royal Guards with Draug. Draug seems kind of awkward just to fit into this sort of list, but yeah,
I
I don't know.
I'm excited.
I can see Royal Guards. Royal Guards with full test is actually pretty interesting. How many ways do you have to tutor? You have AA, Nero. What do you mean the point of this deck isn't to play full test on Royal Guard? I'm disappointed.
Oh, did they say that? Where?
I mean, they didn't. It's just
not
you
enough
have no
tutors.
fucking tutors. Where's the Alzur's double cross for the Royal Garden deck? Full test on Royal Guard sounds like a fun idea at some point. I don't know.
God, so what? Hey, Primaximus, if you're in chat, can you fucking change your name on Discord? This upside down whatever name is like so hard to type. Every time I have to find him, it's just like the upside down characters. I have to scroll down the list of people and then right click his name and then mention play. That's how I have to do it. There we go. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna make sure I'm not burning anything I'm not supposed to.
Oh wait, you're cooking and you're just gonna left?
Yeah.
He took the flames a little bit too literally. Okay, thank you for changing the name. It's so hard to at you. Like, alright, bans are ready though. And then hopefully the tournament client will work. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for this blaze. This blaze of glory, I'm ready to blaze it. 420 Flamin' Cup. That'll be a fun watch. I don't know if I want to see Hyperpile, to be honest. Hyperpile seems a little bit So I want to see this blaze. I want to see Centurion Royal Chads. Actually, this Hunger can get banned too. Doesn't interest me. But yeah, this will be a juicer of a series. It should actually be a fun watch. What are we gonna ban here? Like, I guess Congregate is probably the best deck, and then I don't know. I still would like to see it played. I'm quite curious. I wanted to try out a Congregate style list like this season because it just felt like it had a lot of points. And now that the halfling nerf and such. Though I don't know if we saw enough nerfs to really move away fully from like that type of build, but Congregate could be good. Okay, waiting on the bands. God, I gotta remember to do the bans earlier so they can just be done when I'm done talking about the lists. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just intentionally doing a bad job casting, chat. It's I'm trying to get the full atmosphere, trying to have me get flamed too, just so we have a little. Oh no!
Huh?
Offering Royal Chads got banned.
No.
uh, okay.
I got a wide depot sandwich.
Nice. What kind of sandwich?
Roast beef, baby.
Any hot sauce?
Nah.
I've been having like these roast. Have you ever had those Hawaiian rolls?
Maybe.
Like they're the really like sweet and buttery like dinner rolls.
I'm not like super familiar with those.
Well, there's really good. So basically, there's like sub bun versions of them. So I do those with roast beef, and I put like ghost pepper mustard on it.
Huh. That sounds pretty neat.
All right, we got McP0yle on red and Primaximus on blue, as some street race breaks out in Redrame's neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there.
I mean, the United States right now is a wasteland, so anything could be happening.
Yeah. It's better to not think about it.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling, since I have not gotten an invite, that the tourney client might have broken. Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
So I'm assuming it's either me or you that's breaking it.
I tend to be good at breaking things. What did I do?
I don't know. There's a chance you might be in another match, potentially, or like added somewhere else.
As much as I wish I was playing ladder right now compared to having to watch this shit, I don't think I queued ladder.
No. Like if you were in a tournament client, like added as like a player at some point, and they just didn't archive it or something. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. Who knows?
Also, like Santu's account guaranteed gets this error create.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard.
All right. Well,
yeah. The good news is I can close out Gwent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I suppose
Let's
that's
go. I kind of hate tournament client because it means I open Gwent. So.
Well, see, that's the problem though, is when you get the loading bug, right? You still have to close Gwent and then reopen it for every single match until the series is over, and it's fucking terrible.
Ooh.
And like you're not gonna get in. You're not gonna get in, but you're still like closing and reopening Gwent every time. It's like salt on the wound. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just said too many nice things about the tournament client lately.
Yeah.
Oh well.
As in, like, any nice things.
Yeah. Hopefully, I didn't bait any like aspirations for the World Cup to start using.
I mean, it's probably too late at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta go with the flow a little bit. I don't know. Everybody understands that the tournament client can be a little bit finicky at this point. I'm gonna spam at McP0yle. Like, what are you doing, dude? Answer. There we go. But yeah, Moby and Kyger get banned. McP0yle's gonna be on red, so we'll be able to guess I have to switch on over here. It's...
Yeah.
All right, where the hell is the screen? It says I'm already watching the stream. Well, where is it? Keck, wait. Okay. You've got creative deck name here. D.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't have display capture up. Okay. All right.
Oh my god. I was about to talk about how. Oh no. Wait, no.
Dude, you know what I wanted that to be? I wanted that to spell out D's nuts. Just one letter at a time.
I think it does.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay, good. I was not let down. So before, when the tournament client was breaking, everybody was making deck names to be like making fun of my mother. So that was one like benefit of the tournament client crashing, is you got to see all these deck names insulting me. It was great. It is D's nuts.
It's fucking D's nuts.
All right, that's good. I like that.
Okay. I can't even be mad.
Like, here's the thing too, Redrame. The tournament client was working so well, he didn't expect it to break, right? So he just had D's nuts already prepared in his deck builder.
Yeah. The even better part is like that shit gets moved around really easily.
Yeah.
Like it could have easily just accidentally clicked on one of these decks at some point and like completely ruined it.
It's lovely. But that's one of the things I miss now. With
But
like,
he was careful enough to make sure that it read D's nuts.
Yeah. So one thing that's like, Quill and Cup got a little bit more professional with like Max doing like deck list graphics every time. But like what we did for so long was just you get the tournament links. We just go and screen capture, right? And they still do it. Like Max is like, what the fuck are people doing? Because they'll send Max the deck list in English, but then upload them to the tournament client in different languages. Because that used to be the thing, right? Like I would go and Google Translate them and read all the stupid translated names. Like Motherfucker Senior for Horse and Senior was probably one of the best ones. Okay, so we got this Ursine Swarm list. We're gonna get a juicy Igni. I hope so. But like the Swarm list doesn't really have tall units, right? So I mean, what the fuck is this Triss and this leader gonna really be hitting?
The Swarm list doesn't really have units. It's
yeah, they're all really low to the ground. Let me move this over.
Like I think the idea is you play Swarm units with Herald, and then you assign them so that you don't play Swarm units.
But yeah, we got like a bunch of armored ups. We got Saris. Let me see this list again. Yeah, the tallest unit is what Bear Witcher, I guess. Or not even Bear Witcher, but Turgby. Turgby is going to be the tallest. Oh, Gerd. It's like Snowdrop getting played in round 1 here. Obviously, it's not going to be an option later. But he's very skilled drawing a Snowdrop. I wonder if he's going to be able to draw like the burn on the coral too. Yeah, McP0yle, however, like this Yen and this Triss, did he opt to keep these in his opening hand? Because usually that's not. These are cards you can't really play.
He had a lot of garbage. I think he kept them over like Knickers and Jutta.
That's fair. It's actually a lot of trash in this other SK list.
Oh yeah.
Like you gotta avoid Roach, Knickers. You gotta avoid like, I don't know, this Yen and this Triss as well. Gotta avoid Utah. This Lacerate's gonna come in nice though for like queuing the Swarm matchup with a Triss Lacerate's gotta feel pretty pretty okay. Just high roll the. I kind of hope we get to see a little bit of reveal high rolling. Just jam them around 1 and hit the Yuta every time.
Yeah,
That'd be some juice.
I can't wait to see this Igni get mulliganed. And
No,
then everything just hits the Igni.
Well, he's setting it up right now, so possibly we could see an Igni round 1.
Wait, did he just have an Igni and then throw it away? Yeah, he just had an Igni and then was like, "No, actually, I don't want an Igni."
Wait, what do you mean?
I would have honestly probably just Igni'd that Coral.
I mean,
when is he ever gonna get an Igni ever again? I don't know. Maybe he will.
I think he's waiting for
Maybe
the
I'm
front
too
row.
pessimistic. I just hate this card in open so much. It just does nothing. Yeah. Like, you're even playing Igni and Lacerate. So, like, an open, the way you play around that is literally you just split your cards on rows. There's, like, no punish for not doing that.
But, like, so with this Swarm list and a lot of the units kind of coming down, like, a lot of his Swarm is, like, this Ceres or, like, this Armor Up. Is he going to be able to continually offset it enough to, like, block this Igni for a whole round? Because ideally he wants to go into that long
maybe
round.
not. We'll find out, I guess.
Oh, don't mulligan that Igni. You gotta have faith. You put it in the deck, you have faith. Don't do it.
He doesn't have faith.
You know, you put Igni in your deck, you gotta accept its warm embrace and just hope you get value. That's the true way to play Igni, is you just always hope you never mulligan it, even going into like short round 3s. Never mulligan it, just you'll get it. It's the way the true Igni players play it. Okay, I guess we're going for a little bit of the Spessy shout out. Thinking about the fish flappers here.
Yeah. I
mean, he's got some points in hand. This Coral's going to come down for some good value, but then again, he's going to have like either... I mean, I guess Morkvarg in round 3 with Burna is going to be kind of nice. That's if Maximus decides to bleed. I mean, Triss Lacerate and Igni could be quite annoying, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially spending an Armor Up now.
Definitely the matchup for Triss Lacerate and Igni.
Is it going to work out for him?
I mean, is it? We're gonna... I don't know if I'd say that yet.
I'd say the Triss Lacerate will definitely work out.
Like he's considering lacerating this. Yeah, look at this Lacerate. Trading down with Armor Up.
To be fair, both Triss and the Lacerate usually not what you want to keep in that hand because it's a bit much, but he still has to draw the Triss.
Yeah.
But there's a Coral. I mean, if he finds Burna, you're going to find it. How much is he going to be able to thin, though?
What I'm expecting is he thins into Jetta. And then he has no deck.
Okay. Oh, yikes.
Man, he's so dumb.
Yikes, dude.
That was a big fat yikes.
Do it. Take the mulligan. Don't be a bitch. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, fucking, you don't mull it. You build a trash deck like,
Mull the-
there you go.
Yeah, there it
Nah!
goes. Upgrade, baby.
You don't just build a trash high roll deck and then not go for high roll lines. Like, that'd be the worst decision ever. You build like this high roll pile, and then
Yeah.
you mulligan carefully. You're like, oh no, I could brick. Fuck that.
Oh man, I feel attacked. I feel like that's like most of my stream is trying to make these stupid high rolly piles work somehow.
Yeah, then you pass carefully. Oh no.
Yeah.
God, I
What can I say?
didn't mean for this to be a Redrame flame cast, but you make it a little bit easy sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for it not to be, because, like, what is there even to flame? It's like... This is the problem with meme decks, is it's just like, haha, meme deck bad. It's like, not really, I don't know.
Well,
I don't really find that substantive.
I mean, so like a normal
McP0yle
cast,
cheated the system, goddammit.
a
It's supposed to bring, like, unintentionally bad stuff so that I could flame it.
normal cast still is a bit nicer than like, I don't know. You can still flame some lines. Like some players still like there's not many decisions to make, but they still manage to make the worst decision possible. Like we saw so many games where they were just like there's no real decision to be made, but then they're like throwing the game back and forth. Like it's just weird.
Yeah. For sure. Sometimes the players find a way and it's magical.
And they do it pretty consistently here. All right, are we going to find the Yuta? Skilled.
He's going for it. He didn't really find many of the other units.
Yeah, I didn't
But I
find
think he's
Burnout.
rolling between like a Bear Witcher, a Greatsword, and a Yuta. So his hyper thin cards are gonna play for above average value.
Actually, wouldn't it have been like better to draw into Yuta almost? Like when you think about it, just having Greatsword in deck because you can play the Yuta for the full 12 in this deck.
Oh no, that's a bear. I forgot about like the other two cards. Ooh,
Missing Burna sucks.
Yeah, just hit the other twice. It's fine.
Yeah.
I gotta.
You gotta be skilled.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so how are we gonna set up the Igni here?
Very carefully. Yeah. I'm not really sure.
I gotta say the problem is with the Igni though, right? Is that these leader charges actually can be pretty fucking annoying for offsetting.
Yeah. Like there's never gonna be more than like a 9 or a 10 point Igni, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a drink.
Oh, you can go Triss Talisman instead of Triss Lacerate. If you're gonna Lacerate, I guess this is maybe... Oh, wait, he's filling his front row? Did he play Saris earlier? Like, what is happening here? Are we just trying not to get Saris value or trying to overswarm? Saris must be bricked then. Right? Am I missing something here? Maybe I'm an animal. Did he play Saris early?
I don't think so.
Then Saris gotta be bricked.
And
he's
might just not.
Like, so he's taking the Lacerate anyway?
Oh, this is the Lacerate bait.
Yeah, I don't know about the wanting to take this Lacerate, to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta get the Igni through. Igni is Pain's champ. But I mean, it does kind of ruin the swarm.
It does ruin the swarm. Also, Saris still comes down in front row. Then you have to spend a lot of these leader charges like for low value, just trying to.
Sigdy is actually looking like 2 points. Man. Like he's just gonna have to keep playing removal, and the opponent's just gonna keep barely playing under Igni.
We can discard this.
Wait, no. Igni. Oh, it got 9 for 10.
Okay, so yeah,
Cool.
Saris doesn't exist here. Saris is bricked, 100%.
Yeah. It's broken.
I mean, better than nothing, I guess. But
It's a lot better than nothing. It's so much better than nothing that it almost role plays as a real card.
though this leader isn't really hitting much, like super significant.
Yeah.
Neither is Triss. Like this is It actually doesn't matter what Triss rolls in his deck.
No. It's I guess not the Savage Bear. The Savage Bear could matter.
So without Saris, I mean, I guess there's a Lugos for this leader charges, but with this is, I don't know. I think Primaximus's leader might be more sad than McP0yle. Okay, here's the Lugos.
Yeah. These are some very sad Skellige leaders.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where the fuck? Oh.
Big boy, blue boy.
I don't know. I think Primaximus is getting this one. It feels like.
Talismans against a Triss and a Bog.
Yeah, it's double talisman.
No, I'm not. Is double talisman enough?
Yeah, never mind. And we did.
I guess. Wait, no, the ice isn't a card. Wait, but yeah, talisman's shit. God, Fog for no ice is just so sad.
Triss getting the extra couple points there though is pretty nice.
Damn, that was close.
Holy shit!
So like McP0yle got the hyper thin through.
Oh, one of the hyper thins. We still got another one.
I think this was easily his worst deck. If I had to pick a worst deck.
Yeah.
I think McP0yle's looking pretty good now. I think that's a huge win. That's I mean, all of his decks are bad, but they're not like that bad. Maybe the Royal Guards got banned.
Yeah, it's Hyperpile and it's
I wanted to see Royal Guards. Yeah. Edda's nuts.
Oh yeah, wait. So
This is what I was talking about.
Redrame
It's very easy to be a bad player.
Primaximus's deck was Saris Shield Maidens.
Yeah.
And one other card. So he probably drew the maidens, mulliganed them away trying to find the Saris, but never found the Saris.
Shit. That's pretty unlucky. Well, it's not great.
I mean, to be fair, I think he'd rather probably just lose the game by missing his cards. Or he at least go with that excuse, right? It's the classic like Bard excuse, so I just missed my cards. It's fine, I didn't misplay.
Yeah, it works. It works really well, doesn't it? Like you know your strategy is working well when someone refers to it as the Bard excuse.
So we got the Monsters Mirror, and so Redea, this Manticore is hot shit against her. Oh, like this Manticore is oh god.
These Death Wish cards are hot shit.
But you got more of it for the payoff for Plague Maiden. Although, wait, there's Glusty. There's Glusty. You
Hold on a
ditch all of these cards. Holy shit.
Earn works on Plague Maiden. I just realized that.
Yep.
That's like an actual good target for Earn. I thought there were no good targets for Earn, and people were overhyping this stratagem for like no reason.
The good target is Goliath for Goliath Mill.
True.
That's the only game I've played in about 2 months is Goliath Mill.
Urn Plague Maiden is actually kind of spooky, though. It's like you can set up an urn and then play a Plague Maiden, and then in one turn you can make like 14 tokens, and then play a yen in the same turn. Or your Plague Maiden can just like eat it, and then you cannot do that.
Yeah, I mean, I
But,
guess with Redea though.
yeah, with Redrame it's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm. But this deck opted not to play a yen.
Yeah. I like this. I actually like this idea. I could see a world where this deck isn't that bad.
Be more of a
Okay.
bleedy
Let
swarm
me
deck.
clarify. This deck is fucking terrible, but I could see a world where this concept isn't bad.
Did we actually give Manticore value? Like, Manticore is not supposed to find a target whatsoever. I mean, you have to invest a leader charge for it, but you got a portal coming down. You got to at least respect it, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I would spend Onero for it, though. You're kind of sad that you mulliganed it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is expensive as fuck, man. Don't you like desperately need consumes too? With this hand?
Do we have a? Is there? There's not a heat wave in this Arrakis deck, is there? I don't think there is. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no heat wave, so I mean your haunt gets through. This Plague Maiden is also a hot trash card.
Oh, look at this Cyclops. No longer melee locked. Huge buff. Man. There's gotta be something better to play than Cyclops in this deck. How bad are Monster Bronzes?
Oh shit. Pretty bad. Well, like when you have to separate them, like I still wouldn't play Cyclops either. Like they needed to do more than just unroll lock this card, which I think roll locking it was one of the weirdest decisions. But
yeah, the card is still so bad.
Yeah. Like imagine how long this card was actually this bad, but also roll locked to melee.
Yeah. like it now looks really shit even compared to like Harpy. Let alone like the consume cards that actually get played.
Yeah, I mean it is specie deck, to be fair. And there are some questionable things like I saw him when he was building another monsters deck. He like it was another monsters Redrame deck. He automatically put Cyclops in it too.
Maybe Cyclops is just broken. It is a form of tall removal or something. I don't know.
You can throw a unit that's poisoned.
Yeah. It's like eating it, but less reliable.
It can be kind of cute with Manticore, to be fair, and like Maruna. Like you can use it with Maruna to some like if the opponent plays into it, obviously, and doesn't consider the Cyclops, you can like this. So they play a slightly smaller unit on the board. You can Cyclops the small unit off, and then Manticore the other unit if like they only have two. But
yeah.
Like it has niche situations where they're good, but it's not often. It's
yeah. That sounds about right.
Cyclops is just not melee locked anymore. It was melee locked for like the past like year. For no reason.
Yeah. I feel like Cyclops could be 5 strength and it still wouldn't actually be played, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
If there's like ability for like more of a control monsters list, maybe at a 5 it might have considerations.
Yeah, in theory at 5, if you can actually control the amount of damage you're doing, the card would be really good. The thing is, like, you're still limited by the bodies you have on board.
Mm-hmm. So last time, the last time I played Cyclops was in like this Harpy Moonlight list in beta. And the whole idea, right, when Harpies would pull another one out of deck with the Death Wish, So they would have the beast tag to get buffed up by Blood Moon. So you'd have very varied damage in which you can do
Yeah.
with the Blood Moon, and they would just thin another Harpy out. But then it would also stop your beast from getting too tall in that row too, and just reset it basically with another Harpy, which was kind of cool. But they don't have anything like that here in Homecoming
Yeah.
to where it like would have some cheeky things you could do with it.
Beta Cyclops is pretty neat.
Where's the? I've been waiting for Moonlight to come back. Where's Moonlight, man?
Yeah. Got bands.
Like we don't have any positive row effects anymore.
I did realize that this list is playing a literal Chimera just for consume. So I guess the Cyclops is starting to make a little more sense.
Yeah, procking all the Death Wish triggers.
It's probably not a great sign for this deck if you have to play those cards just to run like Redea Plague Maiden, but Redea Plague Maiden does seem good, so maybe.
But that's about it. Like, what else do you have that's like?
And whatever you use to pay off Redea Plague Maiden,
So like,
it'll be fine.
like here, McP0yle is really regretting that he didn't have Yen as well in this deck.
Yeah.
Because his Plague Maiden's just a liability here. Like, you're just gonna get fucking Glustied. Oh, I guess actually Morvid can buff him all the way up to 2, so never mind. Like, that could be okay, because you can just do it in one turn.
Yeah, you can do it in one turn, unless there's like an answer to Plague Maiden.
Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot of control in this. I mean,
God,
Doragary. There's Doragary, I guess.
Come on.
If he's mulliganing more, but he's planning to not.
He's keeping.
Okay.
All right. I don't know about this Night Wraith keep, but I think the rest is fine. Maybe he's not gonna earn the Plague Maiden. He's just gonna earn something else. Wait, I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Earn on Plague Maiden doesn't actually work.
What is it?
It Plague Maiden's Death Wish is row locked, so you can't actually use like the same Plague Maiden twice.
Oh yeah. You'd have to move it
So
to
what
another row with like.
What the fuck is the point of this deck? I actually thought that was like a cool combo. I feel so cheated. Oh my god. It actually doesn't work. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess in theory, Redea is still pretty good on like Maruna or Manticore, but like, it's definitely better than like trying to earn from Blue Coin and then use one of those. Is really awkward, but like, it's still not very good.
Yeah, he's not even going for the earn.
Oh man, that's pretty yikes. That is pretty yikes.
So it's all gonna come down to this Glusty timing. Does McP0yle have any punish for like early Glusty? I don't think he has any like control to like deal with that.
Pretty sure there's not.
So let's see if Max just like susses it out and like gets the Glusty before the Morvid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can get too many tokens with Glusty, but maybe you can.
What is the defensive movement? I guess you would have to have a it's Spala or a Dow for monsters, right?
Yeah, just run a Spala or a Dow.
That feels pretty shit.
Yeah.
You can buff Drowner and make him move your own units too. There you go.
Yeah. Drowner.
I'm drowning in this incredibly sick gameplay.
Yeah. Uh,
Plague May is just a literal 7-point haunt trigger right now.
yeah.
Uh,
Lego.
well, I mean, the opponent's gonna be doing that Green Knight. The opponent's doing the Glusty here. Oh, you're talking about like for re-triggering the for instead of movement, just like consuming all of the ones and then refilling the row.
Yeah, maybe. So I guess the haunt's always gonna make a Night Wraith.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really clear when you want a Glusty here, because honestly, I don't know that you can ever get more than 2 rats if McP0yle plays this correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you can always boost your own Glusty.
I mean, it's good to get some of the.
Yeah. Drones are kind of good, I suppose.
Morbid's pretty
If
hot.
only this deck ran like She-Troll. She-Troll would be looking pretty good right now. Wait, no, it wouldn't. Right.
She-Troll in Max's deck?
Yeah, She-Troll just never looks pretty good, it turns out. Justice for She-Troll.
She-Troll is only good if your opponent has absolutely zero control. And you can just let her sit.
Yeah. I want She-Troll to be good, goddammit. I want to see a She-Troll meta.
I mean, if the abilities changed, maybe I'd want to see a She-Troll meta.
I want to see current She-Troll meta.
So what are you even doing to make her playable and they're just not broken?
5 provisions. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, I said not broken.
What's funny is maybe She-Troll still wouldn't be broken. Would She-Troll be broken at 5 provisions?
It would be strong, right?
Like, okay, you can She-Troll and then hunger. I'm not so. Yeah, okay, it'd be strong. Wait, She-Troll is literally. There is She-Troll at 5 provisions. It's called Ren Warrior, and it's shit.
Oh, it's a point per turn less, though.
Yeah, but like, how much?
You know what's even a more shit Ran Warrior? Hybrid, or whatever that card is called.
Fucking hybrid.
That card is so fucking bad.
I love how that card doesn't even work with hunger.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like, oh man. Oh, Chimmy is actually good here, I realized.
Mm-hmm.
The Chimmy wasn't filler. The Chimmy was there for Plague Maiden.
Where Rat's gonna be able to stop the Overswarm. And since there's no tall punish, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. So that begs the question of why the fuck is the Cyclops here again? If Chimmy is actually a decent card in this deck, then oh, that's not great.
We have another Chimera, right?
Oh, Chimmy to save the day.
Chimichanga.
Chimmy.
There's only one Lacerate, right? That's the only way to get a massive amount of these ones. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he needs to get this Were-Rat down because you need to get bigger than this Egrin too, so it's gonna have to eat like this Eki and then
it's yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Triss for Lacerate.
Fucking no, there's not. Gotta love that card. I love Triss. Triss is. Oh, God.
Terrible card and even more terrible character.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So they missed it. So when we did you had them do the interviews, or like the TLG interviews for the thing for the open. My Cams had picked Triss, and I'm like, oh, you picked a human pineapple on pizza. Unfortunately, that joke got cut out.
God. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. I never thought of Triss that way.
Really? I don't know.
Triss really is the embodiment of human pineapple on pizza.
I was actually so proud of myself. I'm like, oh, I'm so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
And again, people like pineapple on pizza too for some reason. I don't know.
Dude, I saw Mariana post a picture after Shaggy mentioned that they for the Artusa World Cup things he put banana and pineapple on pizza.
Oh man!
And then I actually was unfortunate enough to see a picture of pineapple and banana on pizza. It was terrifying.
Yikes! Oh, that's yeah. That's unfortunate.
So let's see if we high roll here with this Maruna.
I don't actually know how this interaction works.
Oh wait, why did he put it? So
will it be a random seize?
Oh, it won't even work.
Yeah, it doesn't work unless it targets the back row, I think.
Well, yeah. So
and he also, yeah.
How big is this? Oh, the Frightener with points. He should make this.
He's pretty fat.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Not fat.
Oh my god. Come on, dude.
Oh no.
Oh god. Anyone?
No.
That's a fucking. Someone fucked up with. Oh god.
No. Oh god, why?
We have to see this exact matchup again.
Slay the Spire is a pretty good game.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what else is there to play. Don't we just do Gwent because we don't know of anything better to do, and now I have to think of something better to do?
I mean, I thought of something better to do for the past 2 months, so I'm in a pretty good spot.
Shit. I was doing pretty well with better things to do, and then at some point I just stopped, and I don't know why.
I'm actually gonna like I said, I think I need to take a break from at least doing my own tournament. Like, it just takes up too much fucking time, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to do like anything.
Well, and then when you like have a bunch of monkeys be your players that like either don't message back or like, oh, I can't play on this day, I can't, and then I have to go and reschedule and find even more time out of my ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually kind of curious to check how this kind of looks here. So going into like my archive, I deleted like 30 of them out of like my archive. So I have 86. Chat, take a look at this. These are for just about every series, right? But I have probably another 40 I took out of so these are all the games I sat Holy shit.
Mm,
A lot of, well, it's really annoying to set some of these up too.
yikes.
Yeah, I need a break.
Yeah, take a fucking break. It is, yeah. It's been,
To be honest, there's not a lot of people that consistently use the tournament platform. I actually might be like the majority of the planned tournaments at this point on it.
yeah. Rip like the entire tournament scene once you take a break.
At least on the client itself. I mean, other people are probably using
Yeah.
Challenge and stuff, but like, holy shit, like,
We use Challenge for our qualifier, but we're probably gonna try the client at least. Maybe we'll find out.
yeah. I mean, just hopefully we're not doing
Um,
Swiss.
yeah, we're not doing. No, God, no, we're not doing Swiss. Let alone on the client. Yeah, it's been extra fun to do world like World Cup, given that World Masters is now a thing.
well, yeah, you get
It's
the
like it was just like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be prepping all of my guys while doing all of this.
yeah. Wish they would have, more advanced would have been nice, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
At least like you're not your prep isn't sitting in front of 1,000 chat members and using them as your prep because
yeah. I think life coach is probably kind of doomed from that perspective. Um,
I think he just wants to kind of enjoy it though. To be
I
fair,
talked to life coach a bit because I offered him some help. Um, Kind of a long story there, but he basically said that like he mostly just wanted to like not embarrass himself and like have a good time with prep rather than like really go hard on min maxing.
yeah,
So like from that perspective, streaming's a lot of fun.
yeah, I can see that. To be fair, like it's not like he needs the
Yeah.
money anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like dealing with 1,000 viewer Gwent chats is
Yeah.
is that really the ideal fun there?
I don't it's not my idea of fun. It's like yeah. I feel like that's really the reason I stopped streaming so much was like I sort of realized like, oh, I'm being successful or whatever bullshit. And then apparently the reward for being successful is that my chat gets stupider and they demand that I stream more regularly.
Yeah. I mean, I was
Like,
never really got to the successful part of streaming. Kind of just wasted a lot of time.
yeah. For what it's worth, like neither did I in terms of like economics or anything like
Oh yeah,
that, right?
no
Like
one, no Gwent streamer.
fucking oh, Trinet barely manages to squeeze out what you could consider like a full-time living.
Yeah.
But he goes through so many stupid hurdles to do it.
Yeah, like bounties and
I
everything.
don't yeah, I don't know anyone else who actually like is self-supported by Gwent.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shinmiri's been really struggling, and I don't know what his income situation looks like that there because I think his significant other provides some there.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong on that, but I can say that looking at my own, like, there's just no fucking way. I can't even like lie to myself and say like, oh yeah, maybe if I expanded and got bigger at Gwent and like found more channels, like at the very least, there's no way I would do it to where it would actually just be like fun to stream.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the
Like
problem, right? Like you.
at some point, streaming does genuinely become worse than a job if you just like go through too many stupid hurdles to try to make it work.
Well, that's the problem, right? Like it starts to become an obligation, and then you start getting focused and anxiety over numbers and trying to sustain a living. And
Yeah.
it's just something that's not really sustainable for 99% of streamers.
Yeah.
It is fun though, like when you're just chillaxing and.
Yeah, no, streaming's chill. I like streaming. It's just yeah. I I got into it as a hobby and it should stay a hobby, even though sometimes I'm like, fuck, I could be doing more with this, but like, no, it's fucking dumb. I'm tired, man. This tie has really brought out the worst in me.
No, the
What
tie.
other stupid shit can I say while I'm on stream?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Did we have any damage for this eager in here?
I can think of yeah.
The Cyclops!
The
Wait!
No, no.
Oh,
No.
McP0yle,
Oh
you
my
virgin.
god.
Like the one time Cyclops is good.
Oh my god, he didn't play the Cyclops.
Yeah, we wanted to steal a 1. That's what we were more interested in doing.
He could have stolen the 1 and still played the Cyclops if he really wanted.
Yeah.
God, why?
Alright, well, fucking McP0yle.
Why? Okay, so I guess the good news is we're not gonna get stuck in another fucking tie, most likely.
There's almost no way.
The bad news is the series is gonna get extended because it's gonna be fucking 1-on-1.
Like all Flamin' Cup is really is people just moaning about having to watch people play Gwent. Like,
Man, what else am I supposed to do?
No, that was literally me and Bowman. Just like we're like here, like well, fuck, we actually have to watch this shit. Same with Grava. She's just like, oh god, I don't want to be here. The flame is really just me like putting other casters and forcing them to do this shit where it's just like they get to be miserable too.
Wait a minute. I think I figured out what we need to do.
Oh no.
It's been discontinued for a while, but we could pick up where we last left off with McP0yle.
Oh no. I was not there for that part of the stream, but I know there was
man, you missed out. Wait, we're pushing.
I mean, can he really not? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I guess this hand's actually quite strong for pushing. Yeah, maybe it's fine. It's like full proactive and he's got the shit together.
And we're just going suck.
What the fuck
from...
does he consume though? Oh wait, he's got the suck.
Yep.
Wait, McP0yle could win. Dude, this is gonna be huge. He's gonna play Dolulok in the suck. And then he's gonna play Plague Maiden, and then he's gonna play Morvad. That's gonna be like a metric fuck ton of points. Wait, is this the comeback? McP0yle winning is the best timeline. Because then, like, maybe we get out of here.
I was actually hoping I'd get out of here early. Like, honestly, I thought the players were just gonna smork like they always do. Like, no one thinks in Quilland Cup for the most part.
I respect it.
But I wanted to get a run in before work today, but I don't know.
Wait, what is this Oz roll? Wait, this Oz roll.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Suck.
Oh my god. The suck denial.
I mean, we still have to go for the suck, but.
I guess we do.
Well, you want to go for a hybrid that doesn't proc haunt?
Oh, that is actually. That was nice.
Wait. Can we just say fuck the last chapter of the haunt and go for Chimera? Isn't that just more?
Yeah, maybe. Guess we're not doing that. Although the Night Wraith is a lot of beasts. If it doesn't get Glustied, especially.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the nice thing is that the lacerates don't set anything to 1, really.
All right. There's hope. There's maybe hope.
I don't know. It
Hope
seems
is,
like
hope,
Max has
hope is
points.
slowly fading. But I mean, this will be points.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I'm rooting for the comeback. We could get out of here.
Oh, but if there's a
Yeah.
Doragary that exists in
Wait,
Primax's
there's a
list.
Dorag. Oh. Oh. Kick, wait. Is there actually a Doragare this whole time and I just got baited?
They're actually.
If there's actually a Doragare, this push was probably fucking stupid, but oh well. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's in the graveyard. Okay.
Wait, it's in the grave. Oh. Ah! The dream is alive! This is where he passes, right?
Oh,
He's just gonna torment us.
I would flame him.
I would flame him
I
so
would
hard.
bury McP0yle in the trash
I would
can.
get a raging flamer. Ugh.
Like McP0yle's name is very fitting, to be honest, because his, judging by his like deck building and lines of play, it's like very fitting to be
Yeah, this fool
inbred.
didn't even play around Macerate properly. Played 8 and 6 units on a row. Disgusting.
Like, is there a better character like to name yourself after than like some inbred? If you're McP0yle,
I don't know, man.
I feel like it's fitting.
Hey.
We need to. What's the Green Knight quote? This man's sister and mother is the same person or something like that. 31 points though. Or 31 points. Oh god, I'm inbred. No, I'm North American. I just don't do math. That's fine. But yeah, 34. Sister, mother, and wife is the same person. Ah, I forgot the wife part.
Oh, yeah, that's important. Oh no, the Friend Warrior is actually gonna smurf here. The Friend Warrior is... Oh my god, that Friend value.
But like, what does Max have left then?
Nothing.
Is this gonna?
Unless this isn't Glusty. If this isn't Glusty, he might have enough left. Okay, he's fucked.
I mean, the PoIL paying off here, or the
I think
push.
This Vran was a bait, right? If he didn't play the Vran, he could have just gone Lacerate and then Glusty with like 2 leader charges. And that would leave him with like considerably more stuff left. Yeah, even when Vran is good, it's shit. God damn it.
Uh-oh. No Redea. Oops. That's it's fine. We got like what?
Yeah.
3 points on leader. We got
Well,
or 6 points.
Might have wanted to try to click the Doldalock in theory to get the Redea, but it's hard to do because it makes the stupid drones.
Mm-hmm. Was this row full or not? How full was his back row?
Birthday Dave. Wait. Oh, he
click it. Oh, there we go. We're gonna see the second pred dive.
He gave him a pred dive. He gave him a pred dive. He could lose, but oh man, I think the pred dive might have. Let's see.
It's close, right? I think, but
hunger gets there.
Yeah. Double leader charge.
Okay. Never punished. Thank God for never punished. I would have been so mad. I would have flamed so hard.
What if we saw another tie? We just leave the call and just tell them to finish it on their own.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Please no. This isn't how it ends.
To be fair, it's my rules. I'm giving him the win for this one because we obviously saw the points made it. Like, I'm not gonna sit and fucking do this.
Oh my god.
That's the great
This
thing
is
about
some
hosting your own tournament is
this
you can
is
just.
some next level trolling, dude. I'm honestly impressed. If this were my tournament, I'd say fuck you, you get the loss.
For connection lost.
Yeah.
You'd just want to sit here longer.
This has to be on purpose.
I mean, a connection lost earlier in the series too.
There's no way this isn't on purpose.
I don't know.
The timing is too convenient. McP0yle spelled out D's nuts in the deck builder. You're telling me that this isn't this isn't within his playbook?
Yeah, how is the stream like still fine though?
This is yeah.
Like if he ripped out his cable, then the stream would have died, right?
Yeah, presumably.
So
Wait, there it goes, maybe. What happened to my stream is kind of broken now.
Oh, he did get kicked out of Discord. Fuck! I swear to God, McP0yle.
Maybe he's just wait. He's not deafened.
Wait, he's
okay.
back.
All right.
What happened?
All right. All right. Okay. You know what? For the acting skills, I say we give it to him.
I want to anyway, just because like you knew that he had the points there. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I was just fucking.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it was like remotely an accident, I'd give it to him. It's just like I was pretty sure that he did it on purpose, because like as you said, he didn't leave the Discord, and like the stream was still fine.
Yeah. All right, now we just need him to go live again.
And he's a massive fucking troll.
Well, I'm gonna piss while he gets this shit sorted. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I will also disappear and then reappear at some point.
Okay, are we live again yet? Alright, McP0yle, fucking go live. Hello? Well, this is the wonders of what happens when there we go, when the attorney client doesn't work. There we go. Okay, so it's now 2-0, and McP0yle has what deck left? It's HyperPile. 3 games potentially of HyperPile. So 3 games to high roll, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, there we go. All right, chats. We go for the Z and T's nuts. Oh boy. Okay. So Hyperpile into the Skellige list. Let's see if he's able to draw his Ceres this time. Missed the Ceres completely last game. That's kind of why he lost. But I don't know. Helga, is Helga going to get answered? What's there to answer Helga in this lineup? Not much, right? Fucking hell. Too many links. What the? Oh. Let's see. One Venendal on red has a Artorias. Possibly could create another one through Artorias. Let's see. Absolutely nothing to answer Helga. Absolutely nothing. I guess Triss and Attorney Joust. Triss and Attorney Joust is the classic Helga answer, so that's about all he has. So Helga could pop off. Alright, ditching out one of the armored ups because they're kind of a trash card, to be honest. You don't even ever really want two of them. And McP0yle doesn't have Triss Lacerate this time, so you definitely don't want two of them. You're going to heavily overswarm. Finds the Brigade. Oh, it's guaranteed Brigade, so Vigo coming down for a bunch of points, but I don't see how I can win this round outside of this, outside of Helga. You could just get your Siri down to try and make the bleed. I mean, I guess he doesn't want. He doesn't ever want to bleed. No, you just get order advantage with this Helga. Like, how does he ever bleed you? How would he ever want to bleed you with Siri and everything? Unless you just try to go for 2-0, I guess. Deck's actually kind of annoying with Helga and order advantage, to be fair. Like, you kind of just get clapped. But we discarded the Morkvarg right away just for that tempo. But, I mean, you didn't create really much separation anyway. Like, if you think about this matchup, like, I don't know. Like, if Helga hasn't come down, how does he really push to win round one? So I think this Morkvarg is terrible. Because outside of Helga, this deck just doesn't have points in round one. Do we have the Redrame back?
Oi, 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 oi.
So it's Hyperpile versus this Skellige pile. And he decided to discard Morkvarg in round one. And now he's just passing. Okay, I mean, I guess now you force the Helga. I mean, now he just bleeds you with Helga.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so you got to try and survive this bleed and have your Ceres just for a short round, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Helga is such an issue, but I mean, we could see the clown Triss line and take the Triss into Joust on an open board. But maybe it's what you have to do. I mean, the Helga being able to just remove everything on your board so you can't swarm. I mean, you're not really able to efficiently bleed. Assassination's hot trash.
Yep. Assassination's definitely not the best.
Do you think if we got like a nice Justice like Venendal tutor, that would be too strong and like with all the benefits of having tactics with an enslaved leader?
Yeah. Make it if you have a tactic in hand, summon the Venendal. or like,
if you have a tactic in hand, seize an enemy unit with 5 strength or less, and then pull a Venendal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be so busted.
Like that.
Oh yeah, we got Lugos as the answer for Helga. Okay. Can we high roll? Apparently we can't. We can't high roll at all. So now the armor up can't even kill it. Well, that's a shame, dude.
Yeah.
So this could give a buff to Helga as well. But not obviously right away, which is... Oh, fuck. Here comes the Triss roll. Do we find it? Rope that a little bit. I suppose there are 2 hits at that point. Well, Helga was getting you... I'm still getting 6 to 8 more points. Whatever. Turkey's pretty nice create. I don't know, if we're able to get Siri down and McP0yle's able to hold card advantage, it's pretty frightening. Let's be honest, the whole situation is pretty frightening. Having Siri going in the last round, you have a leader that does something.
Yeah. Leaders that do things are spook.
Yeah, this armor up's not really doing it.
Yeah.
Like, without Saris, it just swarms too slowly and too low tempo.
Well.
Here, Kaduk still isn't enough to get ahead, so this is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Easy pass.
That's a bit of a yikes. He's getting to be navid.
Okay, so how many cards do we have left to try and thin a little bit here? They have like council and like other shit to try and thin. There it is. Found the Triss. Marching orders, Setien, I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's McP0yle. Oh, it needs to find this yen.
Yeah, and the third of Fingerbug. Yin.
Find the yen or McP0yle. Just keeping it. I mean, this series is pretty over. God, I fucking hate trying to sit and talk about games like this.
Yeah. That's why I gave up.
Like, he kind of has guaranteed yen off console, pretty much, right? Pretty close to it.
Yeah. If you believe.
Oh, I mean, there's going to be 5 cards left. Could even go Zarth before that to try and, like, hit another tactic if you wanted.
There's going to be 6, right? Because the council's not thinning before you play council.
No. You go for the marching order. You You go from marching orders onto Menno to thin a tactic, and then go
Okay. I haven't been paying any attention. My sticky note's been hard carrying this one.
But you kind of have to find that yen. So I don't know. Like you could go Zarth first to be a bit more safe, because he's likely to thin out an extra tactic, which makes the only option for losing the game is bottom deck yen.
Yeah. Bottom deck yen low. There will be rain or a frost, perhaps. There will be rain or frost, perhaps.
We believed. Okay.
Okay, we
Well,
just got it.
game over.
Cool. Is the game over? You'd be surprised how few points Hyperpile can truly have.
Yeah, I mean, Triss isn't doing a whole lot, but I mean, you got another.
Yeah, it's looking a little rough. I don't think that. Yeah, it's.
There's still a leader too.
It's looking maybe not the best for Swarm Skellige Friendo.
I really would love to see the hand to see if he managed to miss Saris like another game in a row and had to find it through Snowdrop. That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be pretty funny. It would be quite amusing. Oh, even be amusing.
Oh, low rolls a bit there.
Gazerthius. Is a Gazerthis. Why are we not enslaving? Don't we want to yoink the damage thing that's like also like a unit that could get talisman? And like also, oh, maybe he's saving it for Herald? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. This treason's looking hot. I would probably just treason that Herald before the treason gets even spicier amounts of value. By which I mean none.
Yeah, I mean, it's the skulls aren't really. If the skulls hit one of the threes, it's not really like value, right? They're just
yeah.
They're just getting Vilga shorts.
Yeah. Oh, it's Enslave 6. That makes more sense. Although it doesn't make sense is how the fuck do you build Enslave 6 Hyperthin? I guess it works. It still works. Also, the treason is actually busted all along. I just didn't know. Look at that treason value. I can't. Yeah, okay. Hyperpile. Convincing win for Hyperpile.
I mean, Helga is just kind of an issue, right?
Helga is just like kind of an issue, yeah.
I'll pass round 1, 2. I don't know what the hell.
Look at that Herald for Bone Talisman synergy. Role playing as a budget Germaine Piquant.
All right, well, we made it, Redrame. We made it through.
Wait, is it over?
Yeah.
It's over! Oh my god, it's over!